As you contemplate humanity's discussions about Earth's future, let's journey backwards in time, not to ancient civilizations, but to a crucial astronomical event known as the precession of the equinoxes. More specifically, let's explore what transpired during its midpoint, which coincided with the end of your year 2012. You might be fascinated to learn that in astronomical terms, this precession represents an immense 26,000-year cycle, during which Earth performs a gradual wobble on its axis, much like a spinning top. Imagine yourself standing at the exact center point of this grand cosmic dance, the neutral point where the planet's wobbling motion passes through its middle before continuing onward to begin another cycle. This is where you and humanity stood in 2012. The significance of this astronomical alignment would not have been lost on your ancestors. Ancient civilizations across your planet, from the Maya to the Egyptians, from the Hindu astronomers to the Celtic Druids, recognized this cosmic confluence as a moment of profound potential. These wise cultures marked this time in their elaborate calendars and prophetic texts as a period heralding the dawn of new consciousness. They understood what you're now experiencing, the arrival of what many call the Great Shift. You are no longer merely anticipating this future, you are living within it. As you read these words, you exist within the energy of this transformative shift. Consider this a gentle but urgent reminder that you face a crucial test. Did you consciously recognize the approach of these changes, or were you caught unaware as they manifested in unexpected ways in your life? For nearly a decade, detailed guidance has been shared with old souls like yourself about preparing for this shift. Now, your planet is not just approaching these changes, it is deeply immersed in them, with even more profound transformations on the horizon. Your world has already witnessed unprecedented changes in global consciousness and awareness, societal structures and systems, environmental patterns and responses, technological advancement and integration, spiritual awakening and understanding, human interconnectedness and communication. Recent messages have focused specifically on helping you navigate these changes in your daily existence, changes that are direct consequences of the shift. You might notice them in your personal relationships, your perception of time, your spiritual sensitivity, your physical sensations and energy levels, your emotional responses, your connection to nature and the environment. Many of you felt the approaching waves of transformation in your bones, in your dreams, in those quiet moments when the veil between intuition and reality grows thin. You sensed this new energy approaching like distant thunder, but you believed it would creep in gradually, like dawn breaking over the horizon. Your human nature expected a gentle transition, a slow dance of change that would allow you to gracefully adapt, to find your footing as the ground shifted beneath your feet. In your meditations and discussions, in your spiritual circles and quiet contemplations, you spoke of the shift as something that would unfold over decades. You imagined having time to process each subtle change, to integrate each new awareness at your own pace. Like watching a flower bloom in slow motion, you thought you would witness each petal of transformation unfold with deliberate grace. We have indeed used the term new normal consistently in our messages, long before it became the anthem of your media outlets and daily conversations. We spoke of it in whispers and warnings, in gentle nudges and clear proclamations. And now, dear ones, that new normal isn't just approaching. It has arrived with the force of a tidal wave rather than the gentle lap of ocean waves you expected. COVID-19 didn't just appear. It emerged precisely when the energetic conditions aligned, serving as the catalyst for this acceleration. This virus, invisible to your eyes but massive in its impact, became the harbinger of change you couldn't ignore. It arrived as the cosmic alarm clock, awakening humanity from its comfortable slumber, forcing you to confront the impermanence of what you once considered unchangeable. You now find yourselves not just witnessing but actively participating in a complete rewriting of your social, economic, and spiritual frameworks. Everything you once took for granted, from the simple act of greeting a friend to the complex web of global interconnections, is being reimagined and restructured at a dizzying pace. Your routines, your relationships, your very understanding of what it means to be human in this world, all are being transformed in real time. This acceleration isn't a deviation from the divine plan. It is the plan unfolding with perfect timing, The rapid pace of change serves a crucial purpose. It prevents humanity from clinging to outdated patterns and resistant behaviors. When change happens too slowly, the ego finds ways to maintain its grip on the familiar. This swift transformation leaves no room for half measures or partial awakening. The truth that many of you are beginning to grasp is that there is no going back. The old normal wasn't just paused, it was completed. It served its purpose for the evolution of human consciousness. But like a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis, you cannot return to the caterpillar state. This transformation is irreversible, permanent, and absolutely necessary for your collective evolution. What you're experiencing now is not just a temporary disruption, but the birth pangs of a new era. The discomfort you feel isn't a sign that something has gone wrong. It's evidence that everything is proceeding exactly as it should. Your task now is not to resist or to long for what was, but to open yourselves fully to what is emerging, to become active participants in this grand redesign of human experience. Each of you stands at this pivotal moment with a choice: to resist the acceleration and cling to the dissolving structures of the past, or to surrender to this divine timing and allow yourselves to be transformed by it. The intensity of these changes serves as both challenge and opportunity, an invitation to release your attachment to how things should be and embrace the revolutionary potential of what could be. You, dear lightworker, standing at this profound crossroads of consciousness, how are you truly navigating the shift? Not just surviving, but how are you integrating these massive changes into the very fabric of your being? We find ourselves in the closing months of 2024, a year that has continued to challenge our understanding of normal. The shift isn't merely touching our lives, it's fundamentally restructuring reality as we knew it. You've watched as established systems creak and groan under pressure, as old paradigms dissolve like morning mist. In your daily life, you're witnessing unprecedented polarization. Cities worldwide still grapple with the aftermath of lockdowns, while new mandates emerge and fade like waves. Streets fill with voices of protest, some angry, some hopeful, all seeking to be heard. How do you hold space for such divergent energies? The division runs deeper than mere political disagreement. It's a schism in worldviews, in fundamental understanding of truth and reality. From the bustling streets of Seoul to the cafes of Paris, from Sydney's harbors to Toronto's towers, humanity seems to be experiencing a collective identity crisis. You see it in your neighborhood, in your workplace, in your own family perhaps. This great divide between those who embrace governmental measures and those who resist them. But you, lightworker, you stand at a unique vantage point. How are you maintaining your center while the world seems to spin off its axis? Are you finding ways to bridge these seemingly insurmountable gaps? Are you discovering new depths of compassion for both sides of this universal divide? The shift isn't just about external chaos, it's about internal transformation. As you watch social media feeds fill with conflicting narratives, as you navigate family gatherings where tensions simmer beneath polite conversation, as you witness communities fracturing along invisible lines, how are you transmuting this energy? What wisdom are you gathering from these unprecedented times? In these moments of global upheaval, are you remembering to tend to your own light? Are you finding those precious moments of peace amidst the storm? How are you anchoring yourself while serving as a beacon for others? This isn't just happening in your neighborhood, your city, or your nation. From the fjords of Norway to the markets of Mumbai, from the plains of Argentina to the deserts of Morocco, humanity is experiencing this great divide together, yet separately. Each culture, each community interpreting and responding through their own unique lens, yet all part of this grand cosmic dance of transformation. So again, beloved lightworker, in this moment of profound change, how are you doing? Really doing? How is your heart handling these intense energies? How is your spirit navigating these choppy waters of transformation? The shift continues, relentless and unwavering. But remember, you chose to be here for this very moment. How are you embracing your role in this grand cosmic transformation? There has never been anything like this dividing issue, which affects the entire planet in this way. There have been governments that did things and countries who then reacted. There have been demonstrations for generations about many things, but this is the first time you have seen a world problem like this. Dear ones, the shift is a world issue. Are you beginning to see how all this might be right on time? The planet is now at the juncture where it has to make decisions. But in the process of making decisions, there is polarity. That polarity is who is right? Who is wrong regarding the rules of the virus? There is a huge split of opinion. Look, they are not obeying and their actions are endangering others. Or, that's incorrect. The rules themselves are what is hurting us. Can't you see? Let me ask you, can you look at the ones you don't agree with and say, they are also light workers, and I love them dearly? Or not? These things that are being presented right now on this planet are truly the litmus test of a light worker. Did you see the test coming, or did it grab you and make you part of it? Were you caught up in the right or the wrong, and then went right to and anger it gave you? This is the time, dear ones, for you to start taking action that only light workers know how to do. Your love is a force that can heal worlds. If this message resonated with you, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of conscious warriors. Ring that bell to get notified when we drop more spiritual wisdom every Wednesday and Sunday. Leave a comment below, sharing how you're using your love missiles in your daily life. I read and respond to every single one. Until next time, keep shining your light.